Alright, hello and welcome back to Vingroth's Siege Wizard Adventures. Let me plug and unplug my mic. Oh, you did, Convoy? You can send it to me because I still have the save right before the fight, actually. So you can totally do that. Anywho, yeah, last time we did some, more Thieves Guild quests. And we, got someone's ring back, which was actually from the Count themselves, so we had to go and steal from the Count. More mod hunting? Oh gosh. Thanks for the host, Convoy. And hey, Phantom, how's it going? Nice. Alright, so I'm not sure what I'm doing right now. I tried to fix the negative armor thing. It's not a Skiers Oblivion overhaul. I tried that. The only other thing I can think is that it's some weird interaction with Supreme Magicka. So you can see I have 0 armor, right? Then I put this on, and I have 85 from my 2 crazy fire shield things. And then it turns to 0. And if I take it off, then I have negative 90 armor. It's a weird thing that's been happening.
Hello.
I'll figure it out eventually. Usually Wednesday is my day where I figure out what the hell's going on. So yeah. That's alright. You can catch me Friday, Phantom. Alright, let's see. Let's see, what quest are we on right now? Yes, we have to... I see, yeah. So we did a thing last time where, Hieronymus Lex, one of the Imperial Guards, went to the Waterfront District, which is, like, a very impoverished part of, yeah, so yeah, it's a pretty impoverished place, and, yeah, fandom. Biggest memory of Thieves Guild was fencing. That's true. Basically, there's stacks of things. But he taxed the waterfront. We had to go steal the taxes back, and now he's all over trying to find the gray fox. You can see that there's pretty much guards everywhere. So we have to find Methridel, who's planning something. Not sure what it is. Not sure where she is either. Oops. I've fallen into the lake. Yet I can jump out fairly nicely. Alright. Let's try and, can I? No? Alright, there we go. Whoosh! Thank goodness we got a levitation spell.
I'm looking for the gray fox. What can you tell me?
Nothing. Okay, where the heck's this marker at? Because it seems to be like it's just in the middle of the water. Castle Dock. What?
I'm looking for the gray fox.
Why? Rowboat to Castle Dock? What is this? What quest am I on right now? This is modded. I don't remember this. What? Alright, let me quick save to figure out what the heck this is. Because I don't remember this as being part of the quest. Hey, Makor, how's it going? What the heck? Oh, it's a quick way to get to the Castle of the Nine. I gotcha. You're wearing new gear on your mage? Cool, cool. Yeah, you were wearing the Knights of Order robes, weren't you? They look pretty cool, actually. Alright, so that wasn't the right quest. I don't know what the heck it was trying to make me do. Misdirection. Oh, so a few different places in here. Yeah, I know. That boat was part of Knights of the Nine Revelation. Daedric, everything in Mythic Dawnhood. Cool. Alright, so let me talk to... Oh. Oh, there's a Mythic Dawn dude. Oh, and I forgot. My character has freaking no armor. And I have it on the highest difficulty right now. So things are going to get bad quickly if I get into combat. Alright, so who was I going to talk to? You?
Please be generous, kind sir.
Mithridel.
Oh, she is hiding in Denari Agnes's house, over in the Talos Plaza district. She's one of the few that escaped when Lex invaded the waterfront.
I'll try Bakor. I don't know if I have Daedric offhand, but I'll see.
Blessings of RK upon me.
Okay, so she's in this house. I know, lol, speaking of the Mythic Dawn, right? There happens to be one dude in the town.
I have word that 2 of the jobs were successful.
Well, it's good to see you.
Let's see, Hieronymus Lex, or Waterfront Invasion, there we go.
These are foul times for us. Armand is under house arrest again. Our business in the waterfront is totally shut down. We need to get Hieronymus Lex to lift his siege. I have put together a plan.
What is your plan?
You and 4 other operatives will stage high-profile thefts all at the same time. Hopefully that will force Lex to reassign the Watchman. Your target is the Arcane University. We've had our eye on Rormir's staff for some time, but have been waiting for the wizards to be distracted. This is the perfect time. Will you help us?
I will.
I knew the Grey Fox could count on you. The staff is in the Archmage's room. He sleeps between 1 and 7 in the morning. Take this note.
Oh.
Leave it in his nightstand. Bring me the staff when you get it.
Uh-oh.
Shadow hide you.
My speakers seem to be going slightly. Alright. So... what's funny is I am the Archmage, so it's apparently just in my room. So that's easy. I can just go up into my own room and take his staff. Sounds like a plan. Alright. Let's see what we got here. There we go. I think I've always been the Archmage. Like, I've never tried this one, I haven't been the Archmage. There's my staff. See, it's not even stealing, actually. Because I guess it's mine, because I am the Archmage. Whatever. Steals own staff, no one expects a thing, I know. I have Hormir's Ice Staff. I wonder who put it there. Who put it there when I was away. All I need to do now is leave a note on my nightstand. I don't know who frees the Thieves Guild. I don't know who from the Thieves Guild is monitoring my progress, so I best play along and do so. Okay. Steals own staff and gets arrested. Exquisite drawers. Oh, the enchanted chest. Where ingredients multiply and stuff like that. It's a nice room, I guess. In Skyrim, no, you couldn't become the High King. Like, you couldn't represent yourself. I think there are mods that can help you out there, but otherwise, let's see. So wait, I still have to be in here? Oh wait, there's a note. What's the note say? Let's see. Note from the Grey Fox. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to put the note. No, yeah, you're right. Yeah, so we have to put the note in there. Ah, crap. I accidentally put a different book in there. That's my book. Oh, put the note on the stand? Let me see if I can activate. There we go. It was that one. All right. I've slid the note into my nightstand. I like how it's not his eyes. It's not his nightstand. I've slid the note into my nightstand. Oh man. Ooh, what's this? Shadows in a struggle for power. I've read Hannibal Travers' writings in recent necromancy ban. The exile of its practitioners and the creation of the putrid hand under Master Lycan Valen Traven uncovers the truth behind his motives in banning necromancy. He is satisfied with the jolt that his move has created through the guild ranks and through the necromancer's way of life. Still, he fears Valeth. He searches for the vessels of Gralithin's soul. Traven indicates these form an armor with the power to connect with the what? With the realm of death. What the heck is this? Does anybody remember? I don't think this has to be modded, I think. What? I don't remember that at all. I have like a double personality. I've stolen my own staff, and I've also put a note in there incriminating the Grey Fox. So I have to go, excuse me, guard. I went into my own room and found this note that I didn't slip into my own nightstand. Flawless victory. Hey Dersh, how's it going? Alright, let's see. I've put the note in my own nightstand!
I'm glad you're here. We have work to do. You have the ice staff?
It was in my room. Yeah.
Excellent. Yours is the last item on the list. Now we just wait for the powers that be to pull the plug on Hieronymus Lex's siege.
What do we do while we wait?
Good question. I want you to spy on Hieronymus Lex. Make sure you stay close enough to overhear any conversations. Sooner or later, they will order him to return the guards to their original posts. When that happens, come and tell me.
So Bakura, that is a modded quest, the Shadow Struggle. But where does it actually come from? Like, I don't remember downloading that. It must be part of some other mod. It sounds really cool, though. Not doing my homework and watching the stream. I mean, when you think about it. Where are you learning more from? I don't know, you're probably not learning much from me. Let's see. Alright, so I need to go and spy on Hieronymus Lex. You think it's part of Skira's Oblivion overhaul? Alright. That'd be cool to check out, actually. That it adds like more quests and stuff. It's pretty cool. Plus it's like evil, which is cool. There's my goblin. Hieronymus Lex is right. No? Oh, I've fallen? Oh, I remember this. I was very confused by this when I first saw this.
mortal. So, the mages send a foul Daedra to deliver a simple note when an honest footman would have done. How typical. All right, men. We've been ordered back to our posts. I smell the dirty hand of the Grey Fox behind this.
You're off duty now.
Woo! While spying on Anonymous Lex, I saw that Dremora delivered a note to him. Lex has begun moving his watchmen out of the waterfront. I think this is a sign for me to report back to Methridel. Lex dropped that note. I wonder if I can find it.
I'm hungry.
Carry on, soldier. Hail, good citizen.
Your vendetta against the Grey Fox has cost the Arcane University dearly. It's Raminus Polis. I thought it was going to be made by me.
I'm rather
How can
busy.
I be of service?
Alright, let's head back to Methridel and tell her that it worked. Since I fast travel, it's going to be a hard quest for me to do. We'll friggin' do it. I don't care. It has no quest markers, but it sounds pretty cool.
They are dead things.
Yeah, I know, right, Phantom? Who better than someone that can actually kill dragons to lead you?
I'm glad you're here. We have work to do.
Alright. Ranos Lex.
He's been ordered to evacuate the waterfront? Excellent! I have one last task for you. As a sign of good faith, the Thieves' Guild needs to return Roromir's ice staff to the Arcane University.
Do I, though?
However, the wizards are not to be trusted. I'm sure they are watching for us to put it back where you got it. They would have no qualms about killing you once they had the ice staff back. Instead, I want you to put Roromir's ice staff into Ontus Vaynon's safe chest. He keeps one in his home. Ontus is a former university researcher.
Alright. Then you pay me?
Greedy bastard, aren't you? I like that in a thief. You'll have to see Skriva about that. I'm just running the scan.
Okay.
Shadow hide you.
Alright. Put my Mythic Dawn hood. And rest of the stuff. I don't think I have a red Mythic Dawn hood with me. I'll go check it out later, Bakura, because that does sound like a cool combination. Hey, Leofire, how's it going? Alright, so we're gonna put it in some other dude's house. Let's see, nope.
You have my ear, citizen.
Just move along. Nothing to see here. Woo! It matches really well. I'll have to check it out. Radishes. Is it? I think it's upstairs. Yeah, remind me when I'm in my bedroom or something like that. Yeah, because I don't carry much armor at all. He's not in here. Here. I've planted the ice staff into the chest on in Ontus's bedroom. I should go see Skriva and collect my reward. I want it back though. So there you go. Yeah, I downloaded the Thieves Guild one today, Leofire. Most of my time was taken up trying to figure out why I have negative / nullified armor rating. Yeah. I took it back. Because it looks cool. I mean, it's not incredibly good, but heck, it's really cool looking. It's got like an icy talon. Actually, I just noticed it's actually 2 claws. Huh. Kind of look like scamp claws or something. I don't know. I like it. How's it look? Ooh. It's pretty cool. Anyway, I'm keeping it. Hey, Inconspicuous Can Opener, how's it going? Alright, let's see. Alright, let's go talk to Scriba. Oh wait, I can't take the staff? You have to wait till the end of the quest? Oh. Really? Let me try it. I quick saved before I talk to it. Or talk to Scriba. Oh, it's good that it's working for you today. Yeah, I think... I don't know. I mean, it's raining today too, so... then it will be back in the Archmages. I am the Archmage, which is the confusing part. So technically, that ice staff was in my room, and I didn't have to steal it. Scriba? Oh, she went to the Lonely Suitor's Lodge.
For Lord Dagon.
Huh? Hey. Oh gosh. I have to be careful. This guy can actually, like, really, really hurt me. Because I have freaking no armor rating, and I put the difficulty up the highest it can go. I'm a little worried. If I have to do any combat today, it's going to be, like, really tense. But we're alright. Hands black nail. I get a castle key, which is pretty cool.
Hello there.
Yeah, Dirge. My cats will do weird stuff like that. What happened to my armor? It doesn't seem to like the constant effect enchantment of Fire Shield, which I can only... Whoa, oh gosh. There's apparently more Mythic Dawn people. Okay,
look out!
we're good.
Greetings.
There's just Mythic Dawn people everywhere. Whoa, 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 whoa! What's going on?
Come on.
Oh my gosh! Someone must have hit her by accident.
Farewell.
Okay, I kind of feel bad for this dude. We can't actually have this dude die because of some weird vendetta from a modded character.
Stop! Stay!
You won't get away
You
with
get
this.
any closer, and I'll turn your bones to ash. Back off.
Wait, what? What, do I have a bounty on me? For resurrecting you? What happened? I have no bounty. You alright?
I have no time for your pathetic attempts at...
Oh, never mind. Did you just hear that guy go, oh, hee? Yes, I did.
What can a humble...
So let me see. Let's see. Hieronymus Lex.
The Arcane University is getting restless. They have not gotten, if it is not returned,
Okay, so yeah, it does count. Okay.
Shadowhide the Hunter.
That was a bitter look. I think the dude's just a nasty dude. Alright, so I do have to put the staff back and then I can take it afterwards. Oh, I have to kill that guy eventually? Oh well. Oh, it's because of the Dark Brotherhood questline that
Hail, good citizen. How can I be of service?
seems kind of weird. I think the person was over here. Yeah, that potential follower ended up killing someone that I have to end up killing eventually anyway. I don't know if that counts as a contract. What would even happen in that situation? Oh, cool, Inconspicuous Can Opener. The stress is overwhelming. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Oh, gosh. Hey, Lord Nervar, how's it going? Alright, so we have to put the staff back. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. You can go back to the Archmage's room to get the staff? I have the staff, and it can't be removed from my inventory. The first real dungeon, everybody went insane. That's pretty much how my first dungeon went, too. I'm the Archmage, so I should have an easy time going into my own chambers, so... I have a mod that actually removes quest
You
tags.
have my ears.
But, yeah. What it is it basically only detects stuff in your inventory, so that's like a new item. So it didn't recognize it. And I don't have the mod installed right now, because it runs like a crazy script in the beginning. Whoa, what's that? Arcane University Vault? What is this? This is a new area. Staff of the Battle Mage. Grand Amulet of Reflection. What is this? Elemental Ring. Grand Ring of Magicka. Use the console to advance the quest? Oh man, I messed stuff up. I messed it up bad. Apparently you're not supposed to take that staff back. You're just supposed to leave it in there. Oh my gosh. What is this? Silver daggers? Maybe. I have no idea where this is from. Lots of potions, scrolls. Oh gosh. Mundane amulets, mundane rings. I'll take the gold, because I need to break down gold stuff. Or maybe it's the overhaul. Now I have so many mods installed, I don't even know what's from what. Yeah, if you could get me that, that'd be fantastic. Flame ring. Awesome. I know modded areas tend to be way more laggy, unfortunately, and that's just how it is. Daedric relics. Okay. So this is like organized stuff right here. What's up there? Oh. I don't actually need gems and minerals. Unless gold coins? No. Okay. There's a greater soul gem. I'll take them. Let's see. What's the quest called? Wrong menu. Misdirection is what it's called. I done goofed. I done goofed hard. I definitely did. What is this? Grand Staff. Take all of these things. I done goofed. You're not supposed to... They shouldn't allow you to take the staff back. I don't think there's anything even in there. Apparently I had the key. The Bloodworm Helm! This is the Necromancer's Amulet! Oh my gosh! I think this is Sascura's Oblivion. I don't know what this is. This is crazy. I don't know where this is from. Necromancer's Amulet? What is this? Yeah, Bakura, yeah. Staff of the Mystic. This is cool. Okay, so what's going on here? I gotta check all the crap I picked up. Staff of the Legion, Staff of Stopping, Staff of the Battle Mage. This is all because I stole stuff from myself. You're right. You're absolutely right. Never steal from yourself, everybody. This is what you get. I don't even know. It's the dumbest thing ever. It's a Thieves Guild, man. I'm gonna steal my own staff, damn it. Don't stop me. Alright, so it's set stage. Huh. I can't believe this. This is too good. Alright, set stage! Alright, TG05, Misdirection 60. Ah, crap, I spelled shit right, didn't I? Or wrong, rather. Miss... Set stage is one word. Gotcha. Damn it. What is it again? Set stage TG05. No dot. Set stage. Are the capitals actually required? Oops. I didn't add a 0? Where? You mean O? Oh, yeah, misdirecting. There you go. Hooray! Scriva is very pleased the Arcane University has forced Hieronymus Lex to break his siege of the waterfront. She paid me 300 gold points as promised. I've been promoted to cat burglar within the Thieves Guild. Hooray! I've reached my goal and fenced over 3,000 gold worth of goods. I should see Scriva sometime. She might have something for me. Oh, thanks, guys. I couldn't have done it without you. The struggle is real. I told you, I am terrible at spelling. I told you. Oh god, it's so laggy. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what the hell did I even get? I got the Bloodworm helm. Fear me, mortals. Yes. Oh, this is a lesson for trying to exploit. What is... Okay, well, I guess maybe. You should listen to the quests sometimes. Stealing from yourself. Ooh. Greater Staff of Sundering. Staff of the Legion. Command Humanoid. Staff of Stopping. Cool. I like the look of it. I think the Staff of the Battle Mage is just a simple one. Elemental Ring. Nice. What else did I get? Grand Amulet of Reflection. Grand Ring of Magicka. The Necromancer's Amulet, if I wanted to, you know, just drain my strength by 25. The worst ever. Alright. Well, that was cool. I have no idea where this is from. But it's here, I guess. I have 2 now. Yes. Oh, yes. Okay, so... Can I, like, delete it or something? Oh, cool, I can. Okay. So... Whoops. So I was not supposed to take that staff, but I can delete it. Oh... Weird things happen tonight. There we go. Now I just have the normal one. Oh, damn it. What is this? Get your scroll out of my bookcase. Oh my gosh. Alright, we're good. Our inconspicuous can opener. I'll see you later. Good luck. Time to tear the fabric of reality. It happens a lot. It happens a lot. Why do you take Wednesdays off? I have to fix my computer, is what it is. Because eventually I start modding things too much, and I need a day just to fix everything. Because as you can see, watch this. -90 armor rating. I have to fix that. Also, I have to set up for a new series, so I have to actually mod the crap out of Fallout 3. And before you say anything, don't type in Fallout 3 mods. I'll ask for it at some point. But I know as soon as I mention I'm gonna play Fallout 3, everybody like spams chat with like, get this mod, and 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 this mod, which is awesome. But we can talk about that later. Yeah, Imperial armor is pretty awesome now. It is. Like, you know, actual polished guard armor. How about that? Actually, no, I think you... I know you're trying to get me there, Bakura, but I actually think you're right. I have to drop some stuff off. So let's go to my bed chamber. Holy shit, Fallout 3? Yeah, you can send me messages, actually, if you want to send me, like a list of mods you'd like to see. I have some basic ones that I'm adding right now. Alright, let's see what I can add. The Bloodworm Helm. Oh, wait, I want the rings. Rings don't go in here. This is my clothing and armor place. There we go. Yeah. I mean, it's weird, right? Because I can't get certain things to work. Let's see. What is it? The unofficial Oblivion patch would probably be able to help me out there, but for some reason I can't get it to work. Alright, let me look at the... Do I test my mods? Technically, yes. Technically. But sometimes I trust you guys, and it doesn't always work out. I have a red silk hood, but it doesn't look like I have a Mythic Dawn hood, actually. Yeah, we might see how the high elf looks. I guess I could wear a red silk hood. That's kinda close, right? That's kinda cool. And then wear Daedric armor. I'll have to go see, Dreyfus, I think. Recreation room? Because Dreyfus has all my Daedric armor.
I am
Spawn one in.
You gotta...
Yes?
Dreyfus, how's it going?
Yes?
Wait, what? Do I test my... That wasn't a very enthusiastic answer. It's just a hood. Let me see. Well, let's see how it looks, because, I mean, it's the same hood, right? Let's see. Alright, so how does this look? It does look pretty cool, actually, with the hood and everything. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So, but you're saying the Mythic Dawn hoods actually look better, probably, with it? Dreyfus. You're so silly. You can keep the helmet. I'll go back to my room. To bed chamber. Oh, it was the unofficial Oblivion patch that was able to give me back the, that. Okay, cool. I know, right? Yeah, the hood's too bright. You're right about that. Well, at least I have the Daedric armor, so I can, I'll find some Mythic Dawn people, I think. Now I'm just over-encumbered. Let me fix that. I have some Order Hearts and Skooma. Sounds about right. And now I'm naked. Oh my gosh. Oh, never mind. There was something on my screen. I thought his eyes were like opened really wide and he didn't have eyelids. Let's see. Put on my clothes. There we go. Yes. Yes, I had a lot of stuff on me. Probably all these weapons don't help either. Alright, let's put them away. I know, I usually don't let my inventory get that bad. Well, sometimes I do. There we go, 190 is good. Whoa, Dreyfus! I need to put you back in the recreation room, man. Just don't follow me around like that.
Well met.
Good day.
This is where you stay. With all of my utility mistresses.
Well met.
Except that, Thea. Thea's cool. Let's see. Cyrodiil map. Alright, so I think we can go back to, Skivara, or just the Khajiit lady in Breville. There we go. Yeah, we'll stop by, yeah, remind me later and we'll stop by some caves that usually have, Mythic Dawn people in them. That's his wife? Alright, let's see. Alright, let's ask about our next mission, because we fenced enough. I think we fenced 4,000 gold,
We
maybe?
meet again.
I think.
You are a welcome sight in these troubling times.
Alright, let's see. These guild special jobs.
I have need of a very special book. The Lost Histories of Tamriel. The cat burglar Theranos was sent hunting in Skingrad for this book. However, Theranos has not been seen since. The Grey Fox himself hunts for this book. I need you to find Theranos.
Cool.
Help Theranos bring back this book. If Theranos is unwilling or unable, bring back the book yourself. Are you agreeable?
Sounds interesting. I'll do it.
That is good. Go to Skingrad. The trail starts there.
Let's see, good.
Shadow, hide the...
I'll try to remember too. I know. All right. Yeah, it's a tiny map in the ancient towers. It's really awesome. It even has all the Daedric shrines too. Let's see. All right. So where we need to go? Lost Histories. All right. So we have to go to Skingrad and ask around. Oh yeah, I remember that, Bakura. Yeah, I remember that. You wanted to see Umbacano, but I forgot and logged off at that point. Yeah. Vanilla Oblivion Quest. Woo! All right.
I'm listening.
Vanilla Oblivion Quest with like the most non-vanilla person that there is.
I'm so hungry.
Alright, how's it going, Awesome Meow Master? Let's see, Theranos.
Here's what I know. Theranos was drinking in the Two Sisters Lodge. He was bragging about stealing something from the castle.
Unfortunately, Captain Dion was also in the Two Sisters Lodge. He arrested Theranos and hauled him off to the dungeons.
Uh-huh.
Blessings of Akatosh upon you.
Alright, so we have to head to the castle. Actually, can I just travel to it? No, I can't. Weird. Alright. I think I can just... Seriously? I didn't get hurt at all? I guess my acrobatics is high enough? Maybe? I don't know what happened there. Alright. Where's my horse at? At some point, I'm gonna have to go through my spell book and just delete all the crap I'm not using anymore, because there's a lot of spells that either don't do anything, or, you know, I have no need for anymore. Like the fart spell. I might keep the fart spell, actually. Yeah, it looks nothing like him, unfortunately. I don't know why they did that. I mean, Umbacano's actually in Oblivion. Yeah, I don't know why they... Okay, so it's like somewhere up here? Frick, I could just levitate to it, but I'm on a horse. We can do this. It's only the best horse ever. Say what you will about, you know, modded horses, but this one from Ancient Towers can freaking run on water and does not suffer fall damage. So, there you go. Even Optimus Prime suffers fall damage. He does turn into a jet ski, though, which is pretty cool. Oh, awesome, Convoy, thank you. Awesome. Yeah, I have a few, like, they're all compatible with each other. Ooh, that's even better. For some reason, riding horses makes you crash. Hey, Castlebrick, how's it going? Alright, so we need to go... Wait. The dungeons, right? Why is it telling me to go outside? Oh, it's not. I kind of remember this a little. We have to bribe a guard, don't we? So normally you find yarn everywhere, and now I need it and you can't find yarn. I know, that's what happens. That is definitely what happens. So we're just gonna sneak by this dude with my sneaky lizard. And... don't I have it? Chameleon as well? So now I have like freaking 60 chameleon. Screw you, man. Screw you. Oh my. I don't even know. Breaking everybody out. Prison break! There's no one here. But there's a trail of blood! Ooh! Cool convoy.
Yes? Are you here to rescue?
No, you're criminal.
You bastard! It's not like I killed her. I just roughed her up a bit. Nothing the healers can't fix.
Theranos?
You mean the thief? He was in the big cell with that Argonian. They were always whispering to each other. The Pale Lady took him days ago.
The Pale Lady?
Every few days, she comes for one of us. Some return, some don't. Those that are taken 3 times never return. This was Theranos' 3rd time.
Where'd she take
I don't know. She took the Argonian less than an hour ago, though. He put up quite a struggle. He was bleeding all over the place.
Get dizzy, bastard.
Don't let the guards catch you.
Let's see. Do I have a lock spell? Oh, darn it. I don't have a lock spell? Oh, how great would that be? If I just lock... Here, wait. He's a fool. I should have broke him out. Well, now I can come back and get him whenever I feel like it. I should get the lock spell from Morrowind. I forgot I didn't have that. Look, get back in your room. There's a carrot. Some sackcloth clothing. Oh, I remember this. I remember this. Oh, what is it that I have to do again? Ah, fake chandelier. Or candelabra? How do you say? Aha! Do the wine cask. The Pale Lady. She might kick my ass. I'm not sure. I have poisons, though. Let's do this. Alright, what's the first poison we can go with? Crazy Potion sounds good. She might actually kill me. I'm not sure. She's obviously a vampire. Obviously. Yep, vampire dust. And I get castle keys and everything. Ooh, got hung up there for a second. No, Theranos! Do you have the book on you? Theranos is dead. I found his body in the secret chamber with Amuse and the Pale Lady. Oh, you're actually alive. How about that? Just gotta check on some things. Ooh, human blood! I'll take that. Some wine. More human blood. You're not gonna report me for stealing, are you? What if he did? What if he reports me for stealing? Okay, good. Okay, cool. Wrinkly Dunmer women are terrifying.
We need to get to safety.
Argonian prisoner?
That would be me. I am so glad you are here to save me from the vampire. Those Cretan Skingrad guards caught me stealing a fish and locked me up. You have saved my life again. You are a true friend. I will not forget this. I've decided to join the Thieves Guild. No more jails for me.
Theranos?
Theranos? How do you know about him? He was my cellmate. At least until the Pale Lady took him away.
Did he ever mention a book?
No, but he did give me a message about a treasure to deliver to the Thieves Guild if I was ever to get out. After the first time Theranos was taken by the Pale Lady, he knew he was going to die. Get me out of the castle, and I'll give you his message.
Okay.
Let's go.
Alright. Yeah, I wonder if maybe it's a thing, like, you know, you're imprisoned in the castle, and then the Pale Lady, like, lets your blood, and then Janice Hasseldor, friggin', like, I don't know, has, like, blood wine cellars filled with, like, criminal blood. Stealing fish. Actually, you know, if you think about it, there are no fish in Oblivion. I mean, slaughterfish, I guess. But there are no fish, like, as an ingredient, so it could be, like, the rarest thing ever. You know, we might just think, oh, he stole a fish. But no, he stole a fish.
Escaping prisoners!
Whatever. You're ready to run. Sneaky, sneaky! Wait, why can't you? Is this the right way? This is probably the wrong way to do this, because we're just walking out the front door. But, hey, no one's here! Alright. Sure, why not? Thieves that walk right out the front door. And guards that run away from thieves. Woo! Running! I had to take the secret exit? Nah, man. I'm so good, I friggin' walk out the front door. Wait, where'd Amuse go?
Escaping prison.
Whatever. on! It's the getaway! Get on my horse! Go! We're going out. Woo! Oh, apparently we have to go to a certain spot. Dun 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 dun! I'm saying I've escaped from Castle Skingrad. Now let's see if he'll keep his word and tell me about the book. Oh, yeah, you might be right, Phantom, yeah. Alright, let me get those. Their interiors. Copy. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, cool. Awesome. There we go, cool.
Anything for my savior.
Alright. What do I do? Lost Histories of...
He told me to give this message to any member of the Thieves Guild that asked about him or a book. Look under the bush near the well behind the Restoral's house. I was going to take it for myself, but I owe you a great debt. You should take it.
Cool.
Safe journey.
I've never actually played FCOM. I have some more infamy. Whatever. Probably, escaping from a prison is, a thing.
Hello.
Guards doing their job, just standing there. And it's right over here. Sweet. I got the Lost Histories of Tamriel. Now I have to return to Screven, Beverly. Sweet. Alright. Oh, you mean FCOM the mod. Oh, okay. Ah, crap. Of course she's not even freaking here. I'll wait 4 hours. Alright, Bakura. I'll see you in a bit. Alright. Oh, Oscar's overhaul is actually part of FCOM. Oh, interesting. I had no idea.
You have found Theranos and the Lost Histories of Tamriel?
Yeah. Well, Theranos know the book, yes.
Theranos is dead? I grieve for him, but at least you have the book. The Grey Fox has sought this book for many years. You have earned the reward. Here is your payment.
Good combo. That's what I like to hear. Special jobs?
Hieronymus Lex must be eliminated once and for all. The Grey Fox has asked that you do this personally. It is a most delicate matter.
What's the plan?
Countess Umbranox of Anvil is hunting for a new captain of her guard. The Legion commander of the Imperial Watch sent her a list of candidates. The Grey Fox wants this list replaced with one that highly recommends Hieronymus Lex. From Anvil, he can do little harm to the guild.
Where's the letter?
The letter is currently in Steward Darahill's desk. She has lied to Lady Umbranox, telling her that the letter has yet to arrive.
Why not just kill Lex?
We are thieves, not murderers. That is the province of the Dark Brotherhood. For reasons unknown to this one, the Grey Fox has extended his protection to the Umbernox family, and Lady Umbernox in particular. While Lex is a problem for the Guild, his unwavering loyalty and resolve make him the perfect protector for Lady Umbernox.
Okay, how do I forge the letter?
You will have to track down one on your own. I don't know of any in Breville. With the forged letter in hand, sneak into the Legion Commander's office in the Imperial City Prison and seal it with his seal. Darahil cannot be trusted. You must deliver the letter to Lady Umbernox in person. Will you accept this commission?
Okay, it shall be done.
That is good. Remember, this is a mission of stealth, not blood. Your payment will be higher than normal to cover the expense of the forgery.
Alright. What is
Shadow hide
SOZ?
the hunter.
I'm not good with some acronyms. Let's see, I've reached over. Yeah, we know. Alright, cool. Let's see. Taking care of Lex. Let's do it. Oh, that's what it means? No, it's cool combo, don't worry about it. What I find funny is that it's a shortened word for something that's only 2 letters longer. We're a very strange generation indeed, I'll say that.
I'm only asking for enough to feed me kids.
Alright, let's see. Darahil's office.
To be honest, I couldn't give you directions to any special room in the castle. Anyone in the castle can tell you, though. However, I'll tell you for free that there are many secrets in that castle. There are secret ways and secret people. Find the blacksmith.
Okay.
Blessings of the shadow upon ye.
My generation, well, that's only 1 letter, Convoy. They say K instead of OK. That's not too bad. The laziness is real. I mean, heck, in when I was in college, right? People were still sending in, like, papers and stuff with, like, text, like, you know, writing. Like that you would normally put in a text. So it really would be RLY and stuff like that. Like, yeah. Weird stuff. Weird stuff. His voice changed in an instant. He's like, you want to know about secret people? I'll tell you about secret people. I know about secret people.
Yes.
Crazy dude. Alright. This dude
You must be
apparently-
the cat burglar I've been told to expect. Follow me.
Well, that was easy enough. Okay, sure. Doo-doo-doo. You mean Anvil, Leo Fire? Yeah, Convoy, exactly. Oh, man. Orna showed me a secret passage within the walls of Castle Anvil. It should let me get closer to Darahil's office without being seen by the castle guards.
Well met.
I love that. That's really cool. Is it really true? Not that extreme, but they'll shorten other words. Yeah, Anvil. Well, I know how this quest works, so technically I know why. But yeah. We won't get into that, because I guess that's somewhat spoilery if you haven't done this quest, maybe? I don't know. I mean, heck, we talked about defeating Mehrunes Dagon, like, when we were first starting this, so I don't know. I mean, the game's been out for, what, like, freaking years, so... I feel like spoilers... I feel like you'd have to be tripping to send in a paper that has, like, what you're typing. You would have to be. That's actually when when your paper's graded, you actually just get a steaming pile of shit on your paper from your teacher. And you're like, what's my grade? And it's like, it's right there on the paper. It's a steaming pile of shit. The name on the box says Kappa Kappa Kappa. Alright, let's see. I need some stuff. By stuff, I mean invisibility shenanigans. Not complete invisibility shenanigans, of course. I have the letter, now I need to find the forger. I don't know. I don't know why. People should react immediately if they see you. But I guess it's not that big of a deal. I think I've seen that one. Do you know of any forgers?
Well, well. If it isn't the Holy Crusader himself.
Why you all, like, got your pennies in a knot?
Shadow hide you.
Oh, you know why? I've heard that if you have infamy and you're a crusader, then people sort of look at you and you're like, you're not a crusader at all and stuff like that. That's where the quest marker's taking me.
How are you?
Sure, why not? I am technically evil as well. Yeah.
Hi.
That's true as well. I mean, what, my infamy is... My fame is, like, ridiculous, but I do have infamy. I mean, I could go... Oh, it's because I'm a thief? Maybe. Oh, my. Oh, people actually say I thought you were a hero. Okay. So he was just angry because I'm a thief.
How do you do?
I got a scabbard, man. That's cool. I can dig that.
I can eat for a day with a single coin.
Because the man's a thief, Master Forger.
Well, only because I like you. Look for a man known only as the Stranger. He lives here in Anvil, down the road from the Chapel of Tibella.
Okay, go to the Stranger. Alright. Into the abandoned house, yes.
What do you want?
It's very cozy in here. Myth or menace.
Do I know you?
Forge this letter.
Yes, it can be done. I can change it to give Lex the highest recommendation. I'll need a full day to properly forge this letter. Return then. And of course, I will expect payment in full at that time.
Alright, cool. I trust the man. Okay, gotcha, alright. Oh, I'm glad that they either see me as being evil or a thief. It makes sense. Can I do it? Freaking parkour hardcore? Yeah! Darn it. I messed up. Wait, let's do it again. Dun 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 dun! Dun 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 dun! Yes. Frickin' anvil. Easiest parkour course of all time. No invisible walls! Invisible walls ruin everything. I'm Santa, bitch. No. Never mind. Alright, let's just wait in front for about 24 hours. I just couldn't help myself. Alright. Wow, you can just hover around. Space key much. Do a high jump? Oh yeah, I've got that weird like high jump, yeah. The jump spell, yeah. I don't think it would help me anymore. I mean, maybe I could jump like... Maybe I can jump longer distances. We might have to try that. If only there was better weather in this game. Oh, it's right just as you said that. Just as you said that. Alright, let's see. You got my letter, right? Mysterious man who I... Mysterious man? Where'd you go? I waited outside your door for 24 hours. Probably partially in the rain as well. Alright. Where are you at?
You're bothering me.
Where's the letter?
Do you have my fee?
Here is your fee.
Here is the new list of candidates. Hieronymus Lex has a glowing recommendation.
Toggle collision to the top of the Imperial Tower and jump off with levitate and see how far you can go? I don't know. I don't know if that'll work. Look at the forged list of candidates. That's cool. Borderless Cyrodiil lets you go past the walls here, not the walls in the cities, unfortunately. There is a mod called Open Cities, which lets you go past those. No, I haven't gotten unique landscapes to work. That's what my Wednesday's for, is modding. But I'm probably going to focus my modding more heavily on Fallout 3 to get that all set up and ready to go. Because most likely I'll actually be playing it on the weekend, so... Because there's not much left to do in more Oblivion, actually. We've got, like, 2 or 3 more quests in Soul Slime's main quest, and like the last little bits of what am I saying? The East Empire Company quests. That's what I'm thinking of. All right. I hope it does too. Yeah, that'd be great. Now, I do believe that there are guards on the other side, so I'm totally gonna go for a chameleon. Oh, really? Without wasting it, that's awesome. I didn't even know that was a thing. That's awesome. DJ Gamer, the savior of this stream. You and Convoy team up, and I just, whenever I have a problem, it gets solved, and DJ Gamer just lets me know what's up. Because apparently I don't. And I'm okay with it, because I don't have to. Apparently. Oh gosh. Convoy. My brain. I can't take that much. I can't take that much. Can I just... let's see. Where's the list of candidates? Where's the list of candidates? Oh, I need the stamp first, that's why. There we go! I've sealed the letter with the Legion Commander stamp. Now I must deliver it to Countess Umbernox personally. I will take on the role of a courier. A courier of death. Send them to me through message, Leofire. Yeah, message me. Then I'll just collect it all in one document, have like a good day at the Nexus, and download a whole bunch of mods. Alright, let's see. Lady Umbernox. It's 7 in the morning. You'd think a king or queen, or count rather, would have, you know, some duties to do at 7:40 a.m. They're really relaxed in Oblivion. In Skyrim, have you ever noticed you've usually had to wait to 9 a.m. for shops to open? If you wait for 8 a.m., they actually start walking out of wherever they slept? I've always found that disturbing.
State your business.
I wake up at frickin' 6:30 in the morning.
What?
You can't get your ass out of bed to talk to me? I mean, hello, my lady! New guard captain.
You have the Imperial Watch recommendation for my new guard captain? Normally, these missives are handled by my steward, Darahil. Let me see that. Hieronymus Lex looks like the best choice. I was about to give the position to Darahil's cousin. I have the orders right there. I'll fill in his name, and you can deliver it to Captain Lex. Thank you, courier. My steward will tip you.
Hooray!
You are dismissed.
Going into that Oblivion gate was an impressive feat of daring do. I salute you.
Hooray! They always happen to be off-duty when you counts and countesses the most.
She wants me to tip you? You add insult to injury. You cost my cousin a chance at that job. Take your money and get out of my sight.
LOL. Lol 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 lol. Gets tipped 1 septim. Actually, my funds have been getting lower recently because I've been wickedly just buying random crap. And by crap I mean spells I haven't seen before. Which I may have to delete at some point. I thought she was happy to see me too. She's like, you have some stones for going in that Oblivion gate. And then she's like, you cost my cousin a job. Would you like some tea? I hope you like scones. There's no pleasing that woman. Okay, so I guess he's on the move, which is why I teleported here, and now he's not here. Alright, let's see what we got here. I actually do like scones, if you're wondering. I don't get to have them very often, you know. Although too much scones, I don't know. There's like a scone limit, I guess, maybe.
What is it? You look familiar. Do I know you? Something I can help you with.
Yeah, she is a wood elf, so she's pretty nutty. New guard
I've
captain.
been reassigned. This is outrageous. The Grey Fox had a hand in this. I know it. I am bound by duty and honor to obey this order. After all these years, he has finally won. Maybe fate will be kind and deliver him to me in Anvil.
Okay.
I'll leave at once for Anvil.
Scones! Alright, we got his transfer orders. Sweet. Alright, so, you know what? I'm actually very interested in this quest right here. So, I've read Hannibal Trevern's writings on the recent necromancy ban, the exile of his practitioners, and the creation of the Putrid Hand under Master Leon Valeth. Trevin uncovers the truth behind his motives by banning necromancy. He is satisfied with the jolt. Okay. Trevin indicates that these... Okay. So there's... You said there's no... He's just gonna directly move to Anvil. Now, technically, there is... I don't know if you can call this an exploit or not. But I do believe he actually travels on foot all the way to Anvil. And I could train my sneak, and I've done this with like a lot of characters. You can train your sneak by following him all the way to Anvil. Just sneak behind him the entire time. You at least gain about 40 sneak levels. It's ridiculous. So wait, what is this quest again? I mean, it sounds cool, but I don't know exactly where it's going to point me. Yeah, alright. Bakura, if you're in, let me know where I have to go. I don't know where to go. Alright, let's go get the reward from Skriva. If anybody knows how to start that quest, let me know. Because I can't tell from there. Maybe I have to talk to a dude? Maybe? I don't know. Alright. And our reward will be like 15 gold coins! No. She's in the Lonely Suitor Lodge. Whoop! All the acrobatics. Alright, Skriva.
Greetings to you.
Where are you? There you are.
The esteemed cat burglar honors me.
Anonymous Lex reassigned.
Well done, Hunter. Hieronymus Lex will no longer be a thorn in the paw of the Thieves Guild. The Grey Fox shows his gratitude. You are being promoted to Shadowfoot, and may now use Orin of Castle Anvil as your fence.
What's the quest called? Let's see.
Shadow...
It's called Shadows in a Struggle for Power. It sounds really cool. But yeah. The Breville's one of your least favorite cities in Oblivion?
Hide the Hunter.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty much...
How do you do?
What's going on with you?
Black Marsh has become more dangerous than ever. Many settlers have been lost.
That sounds awesome.
Non-Argonians have left in fear.
Oh, you really don't know? It's really long.
It sounds like a truly
So it's a long
mysterious
quest?
place.
I mean, I'm okay with long quests, but, you know, if it's gonna, like, take, like, forever... I mean, I'd like to check it out, but, yeah. I would at least like to do the first one to see what it's like since it's a modded quest. Let me see if I can get another special job. But if I get a robe that fortifies everything by 50, that sounds crazy awesome.
Evening.
Hello there.
Well, you are a credit.
Alright, special jobs?
I have no more jobs for a thief of your skill. You have no need of the Doyen to provide you work. However, there are rumors that the Grey Fox himself may call on you soon. Wait for contact from him. Keep the guild fences busy.
Okay.
Shadow hide the Hunter.
Cool convoy, awesome. Yeah, I have to brush up on some Fallout lore too. Yeah, that's true, but I got another half an hour to the stream, so. Yeah, it's basically all wooden shacks. I mean, even Leowyn has, like, good architecture and is, like, pretty much on a... I mean, if you take a look... Like, Leowyn... I mean, Leowyn, I guess, is a port city, if you think about it. So port cities are usually kind of nice. Reville's, like, in between, so it's, like, the place you go to when you, like, alright, I need to go rest, but, like, I don't want to go all the way to the Imperial City. Yeah, this is Breville. We'll pay 25 gold to sleep in a shack for a night. You're only good at Morrowind, lol. Everything else you haven't played in forever. Skingrad's too green? Interesting. My favorite's Cheydinhal. But my least favorite... What's my least favorite? I don't know. Kvatch! No. I'd probably have to agree. Breville is probably one of my least favorite places. Oh, Leywin's too green, you mean? Oh, cool. You like Skingrad. That makes more sense. Hey, these are not found? That's weird. Anywho. So does anybody know how to start this one? No? I mean, it sounds really cool. But yeah. Yeah, my favorite's Cheydinhal too. It's just really cool architecture. It's in a nice location. Not a fan of Bruma? Yeah, Bruma's kind of like, like the snowy cottage thing. Oh, you like the snow? Well, then you'd be into that, I guess.
I understand Daedra worship has become increasingly prevalent in the Somerset Isles.
Leywin's too out of the way, so you never visit it. That's kind of true.
A much more dangerous place.
Oh, yeah, Bakura, you're kind of right there, yeah. Cheydinhal doesn't have a lot of friendly people, I guess. Alright. So I guess keep people busy or something? Probably why you like Skyrim. Yeah, I do like snowy places, actually. I have some stolen human blood. Yeah, it does not show anything. Let's just, I don't know, explore here. Has anybody... Oh, Skyrim's pretty much... Skyrim is hiking simulator? Have I even done the ghost quest? No, I don't think I
Be a
have.
thief. I've never... It's my pleasure.
I just want to see if he knows anything. Gareth's research.
Ah, yes. Thank you for asking. As you know, Gareth was an avid collector of ancient artifacts and often came here for research. We found that he had left some of his belongings here, and I think you ought to look at them.
Wait, Gareth? What? Wait. Is he talking about Sir Gareth from Knights of the Nine Revelation?
We found this arrow amongst his possessions. What's interesting is that it radiates magic very strongly, but we can't tell what kind of magic it is. You'll also notice that the arrow appears to have been dipped in some sort of blood.
Are there any clues about the arrow?
Only this. It was wrapped in this charcoal rubbing of a carved stone tablet, or stela. While the bottom part is missing, the top depicts 5 suns, with the middle one radiating strongly. We think this indicates midday, or high noon. Gareth scrawled Trumba on the sheet. Maybe that's where he obtained the rubbing, or was planning to go.
What is this? Arrow of Time. I guess this is part of the Knights of the Nine. Weird.
What can I interest
There,
you in?
what? I can just have a freaking spell altar? That's weird. That's weird. Huh. Well, there you go. there... Apparently there was more? Someone will-o-wisps, alright. Sure. They're probably one of the ancestral spirits. Ooh, I like all of these. What's spring? Is that like a better jump spell? 500 for 3 seconds, so yes. Here, shield, I'm just checking all these. Yeah, and it looks like there's more Knights of the Nine Revelation I didn't do. I didn't even realize. Toxic Cloud has poison damage. Ooh.
Thank you for your...
Wolf.
Farewell, Archmage.
I was gonna ask him about that other quest, but apparently there's Arrow of Time. I know, I'm just as confused. So can I actually power up True Flame and Sothasil's armor? I don't know, because that does sound cool, doesn't it? I just want to check if there's any clues upstairs. That's what I was gonna do, for more about this crazy thing I was doing. So it was this thing. Let me see if there's anything in here I need to look at. Resting places in the fork of Xyloliver... No, Valenwood. Nope. Nope. I don't have the attention span to do it. Alright, well that was cool though. That was really cool. Arrow of Time, I don't even know. It looks like I'm the first person to discover it. Alright, let's freaking do it. I don't know. Sure, we're just waiting for the Gray Fox to locate me or something. Okay. Let's freaking do it. I don't even know what... Like, I didn't even know this was a thing. Apparently it's a thing. I talked to the right dude, apparently. And the quest continues, I guess? I thought we finished it. I don't even know. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. I was just trying to check that other quest, but here we found something else entirely. I'm gonna be scared though, to be honest, because oh gosh, what the frick was that? There's wolves. I think they're going after deer though. I found Trumbler. Alright, let's do this. I don't know what to expect, really, because this is all new. Which is pretty awesome. It's weird, because it actually did leave off. Like, there was, like, a quest here. But I guess this is... Yeah, it's good. It's crazy. Kermit the Prophet? Oh, gosh. What do we got here? I've been wanting to do a dungeon, like, really badly because I have a Skier's Oblivion overhaul and it's supposed to make everything awesome. 76 gold coins! I was just really excited about those gold coins, I don't know why. Alright, here's a rat. A very tiny... Look how tiny that rat is. He's like a really tiny rat compared to other rats. I killed him, but he was very tiny. Oh, I should probably recharge my bow, even if it's like the stupidest soul ever. I think I did something else. There we go. Have I ever left America? No. No, I have not. Oh gosh, what is it? Look, it's so tiny! Ah, it's a tiny rat, and it killed itself by hitting me. It's so tiny. Look at it. It's a tiny rat. I'm playing with a dead rat. It's a little weird. But would you blame me? I mean, would you? Gold opal ring! We'll take that. Teeny tiny rat. It's adorable. Finally, a realistic rat. I know, right? One that's not the size of a small dog or large cat. Ooh, there's a skeletal. Oh, there's a skeletal. Skeleton! Oh, man, this is a terrible place. Because friggin' unknown enchantment on strike. Probably not gonna do that. Cool. You're more of a hamster person? Good to know. Oh, let's see. I want to do crazy crap. This thing. Okay, that didn't do anything. What is this? So I get... Oh gosh, that hurt a lot. Oh no. Oh gosh, I forgot I have freaking no armor. Whoops. Oh snap. Let's try something. Come with me on a magic adventure.
Ow!
Okay, that didn't work as well as I thought it was. That was really cool, though. Oh, let's see. Yeah, the difficulty's also on max, so I'm very, very screwed. I mean, I could do some crazy stuff. I've been set more for, the Thieves Guild, though. Let me, replace this with... What was my favorite spell? Lightning Streak. There we go. You just send it down that hallway. Just fill the hallway with horrible electricity. Seems to be working pretty well. I think everything's dead. I could always turn it down, but I kinda want to see some crazy crap go. How is it that my marksman's not maxed yet? It's at 94. It's just that I don't prefer to hit skeletons or ghosts with arrows, because I tend to lose track of my arrows because they're freaking like bouncing everywhere. It was trapped. Cool. Oh, that's fortify health. For a second I was like, is that restore health? Alien coin. A gold goblet. Stalwart potion of sorcery. Ooh, there's even better potions. Sweet. This place is cool. I'm on fire? I guess I'm on fire. Gold! I'm on fire. La, 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 la. Actually, I have fire shield, so it probably like does not even hurt. I could just light myself on fire and it wouldn't even matter. Alright. Sneaking thing! Sneaky! That was awesome. Mithril battle axe. Oh, that looks nice, actually. Skeleton Guardian. What did he have? Some stuff? With 24-hour tech support does not sleep. It's cool combo. I think we're alright if you need to go to sleep. What is this? Bonne Monfrey Volenmancia? Qu'est-ce que c'est, motherfucker? What is that? I mean, it looks like an alien axe is what it looks like, but that's pretty cool, I guess. It has 100 uses, which is pretty nice. I can dig it. I guess they're giving like better enchanted stuff to creatures, which I can enjoy. Is that a dead rat? It's a dead rat, which means there's something in here. Maybe. Or maybe those rats are just so tiny they just spontaneously combust? I don't know. Gold! Alteration should be close to being 102. Spell Grease, Weak Potion of Sorcery, Troll Fat. Wakeland Stone, Flawless Pearl. I'll take Wakeland Stones, because friggin' why not? I seem to collect them anyway. Skeleton Guard. Some things are dead, which worries me. There's a lich over there. Let's shoot a lich. Whoa, 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 what? I can't let this guy hit me because it'll hurt a lot. What is that? Spectral warrior. Ooh, whoa, 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 oh gosh, that hurts a lot. Get out of my way, skeletal. Skeleton! There's 2 liches. Okay, I need to use some more spells. That one just freaking went to no, like, crazy ramping. Okay, Bakor. I think I went there before once. I mean, just a tiny bit spoilery, I'll be honest. Just a tiny bit. Because I haven't played a Scary Oblivion at all. But then again, I wouldn't go like crazy like that. Alright, is everything actually dead? Greater Staff of Fatigue. Ooh. Can we check this dude out now? Oh, I turned him into the spectral skeleton. My hand freezes upon touching the fallen ghostly steel boots. Oh, I can't take those either. How about this? No? Okay. The rat. Can they just die already? Alright, there we go. The robe. Skeleton Guardian. Let me open this up. Ebony Morax. Potion of Night Eye. Mystical Imp Skull. Cool. I'm all about mystical weird things. Ebony Emerald Ring. Oh. There are 3 engraved shillelaghs in this room. One of them appears to match the charcoal rubbing Raminus Pulse gave me. What is this charcoal thing? Oh yeah, it's the sun's. This thing. The right steel matches the charcoal rubbing that Raminus Pulse gave me. The steel shows an archer standing on some sort of pedestal aiming an arrow at the midday sun. Cool. Cool. Maybe there's a pedestal outside that we can look at? Like shoot at the sun, maybe? You recommend lowering the difficulty? It'll be a hard quest. Yeah, probably. Have I explored this whole place? Because I've actually really liked exploring this place. Just a few more, like, good loots, you know? Like, that's all it takes to really make things interesting. Also, I like to see that, you know, I've looted some things, and so it actually shows that I've looted that. That is actually a really cool feature. So is there a thing outside then? I tried to read the steel and it didn't do anything. Pedestal? What does the quest say? Is it gonna... No, it's not gonna tell me. I thought there was gonna be something outside I could look at. Maybe I was wrong. I might have to read all of them. You're right. You might be right about that. Where? I think I can jump down right here. There we go. Woo! Those liches like lived for a long time. Let's see what these do. The middle shows a dragon with rays emanating from it. This is most likely to be Akatosh. And what is this one? The steel left appears to be a map of Tamriel. Sunbeams are shown radiating from the island southeast of the Imperial City. Perhaps these steels are clues to point to what Gareth is looking for. Oh, I see. Yeah, there. Okay, cool. Oh, okay, cool. Cool, Bakura. We'll take a look at that after we do this thing. Okay, awesome, Leofire. Sweet. Alright, we're gonna go to this island, then, I think we'll start the Lipston Tard thing tomorrow. But I'll make sure to wear that hood for you. Actually, you know what? Let's freaking go till 9 o'clock. I feel like it. I'm having a lot of fun tonight, actually. Alright. I mean, I have a lot of fun, like, all the time, but I'm having a lot of fun. I didn't think I would doing the Thieves Guild quest, but heck, we found, like, new stuff, so... I think it's here that we need to go, so we'll go to Wellspring Cave. Oh yeah, that was the altar... Can I just go there? Like, friggin' levitate up there? Maybe? I'll try it. Alright, horse. Let's do this. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, I'll try to do it tonight then, because that does sound pretty cool, actually. Come on, horsey! Mega Horse! Mega Horse! I've reached the Wellspring Island. This is the spot indicated on the map that on the steel, but there appears to be nothing related to the Sun-Hollowed Hour here. You best be joking. No. You stand on here, and then you shoot it at the sun. It's a very simple concept. Is it midday, though? Oh, okay. No, it's 4:20 blazed afternoon. 12 hours. 4:20 blazed morning. I probably have to shoot it like the sun in Skyrim. Okay, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that'll be 11:20. And then, I don't know, we'll mess around with some spells or something. Raise my illusion until it becomes 12 p.m. 12 p.m. And then we'll shoot the sun. See how that goes. Assuming that this is the right tablet and everything like that. I need to 420 no-scope the sun? Is that a thing? It might be. Okay, so we're just gonna cast some illusion spells. This one. This is pretty good. Yay! My illusion spell increased! Woo! Yeah, I think so, Bakura, yeah. Alright, what time is it now? Nothing to worry about here, just practicing my illusion spells. Alright. How about now? Nope. Almost. Let's quick save, just in case this isn't the right place. It's time to shoot the sun! I don't think it worked. I don't think it worked. Is there anything in the stone chest I have to be aware of? Nope. I've lost the sun-hollowed arrow, and with it my chance of learning why Gareth was interested in it. It's a good thing I saved. Oh, it's too funny. You sure I shot the sun? I don't know. Where the F's the sun at? It kind of looks like it's there, right? I can't... What's... Okay, let's get all these trees out of the way. Alright. Where's the sun at? Like there? No, honestly, where's the sun? It looks like it's there. Or... It's... I can't tell. Maybe I put it in the chest? Maybe? I don't know. Put the arrow of time in some place. It's a pretty nice sky. Yeah. Can't tell where the sun is, but... Well, I shot it at the midday sun. That didn't seem to work. Let me just quick load from before. I don't know what to do then. Let me check the cave to make sure something else didn't happen. Like there's some weird crap in the cave I need to do. I mean, we were here for the Mage's Guild quest. Ah, crap. Is she regenerating health? There we go. Give me my arrows back. Robe of Defense. Huh. Strong Potion of Sorcery. Just want to check if there's a new area in here. Shoo! Whoa! She is summoning a lot of crap. Whoa, what is going on? Yeah, I'm using amber arrows right now. Oh my gosh. There are so many things coming after me right now. Whoa! Yeah, I have a lot of... Yeah, I have all the DLCs. Jeez. Ah, cool, Bakor. Awesome. Alright, is that the other necromancer? Alright. Cool. I don't think what we need to do is in here, actually. Unfortunately. Beam fire spells? Maybe. Alright, so... I don't know what this is about, but apparently Lipston Tard is the place to go. So... Where was it again? Aignon Twill. Lipston Tard. We've actually been here once. DEFCON 1 nuclear force is authorized. Alrighty. Fine then. If it's authorized. We've been here already, and it was for, Myths and Legends we were here. And we got the Sword of the Apocalypse from the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse, which is pretty cool. Alright, so let's check this out again with Ascura's Oblivion Overhaul. What kind of bow is that? Oh, thanks for the follow, Machine Man 1359. It's the... what? Well, I enchanted it myself, but it's a Doom Shard bow. This is heavily modded, so there's a lot of stuff you're not going to be able to recognize immediately. But this is from Immersive Weapons mod, which is cool. It adds a whole bunch of new weapons to the game. Okay, all of that is trapped. I'm pretty sure I can just stick along the edge, though. Yep, cool. I should probably bring down the difficulty. Ooh, yeah, because these are vampires. Why don't I do that? Because the only reason I even turned it up so high is because we were fighting Jigalag and I thought it was way too easy. I think I had it somewhere around here. Because the only reason I brought it up was the we were fighting goblins in the sewers, and they were like a little bit too easy, and then we brought it way up and they were way too hard, so I thought that this was really good, so we'll keep it there. Yeah, Machine Man? Cool. Alright, let's see. Alright, we're gonna use some of these poisons against him, so we use Crazy Potion on him. Oops. Uh-oh, I keep missing. Thank goodness for the knockback. Silver Short Sword. What does he have? Deadly Vampire Spell Sword. Ebron Curious. Well, that sounds awesome. Red Small Cape. They come with capes now. This is sweet. Oh, Coolier Fire, awesome. Let me get my Rune of Warding ready, just in case I have to fight people that are like insane. Like, what the heck is that over there? There's a lady with a bow. Can you even get me from all the way over here? Ho ho ho! No, you can't. Don't even try me. Come on, get back up. Oh, you are up.